Make a free professional website. This is the only video that you need to watch, okay? So let me first talk to you about the top builders. So you have a lot of builders, a lot of website builders that can really help you have a free professional website. So number one, I want you to think about Google Sites. So if you think about the top builders, I want you to really focus on Google Sites. And the cool thing about Google Sites is that it's free. Not only that, it has the backing of Google. Okay, so for SEO, from an SEO point of view, you are really covered. Okay, and the cool thing about Google Sites is that it's very easy to use, like Google Docs. Okay, nothing really complicated, and it's very good for collaboration. So if you are trying to really have an environment where your team, I mean, you're by yourself, you're working with other people, or you just have a team, and you want to really create a website together through Google Sites, you will love this platform. The only thing is that you might need to have extra SEO tools, even though there is an SEO element to the Google Sites to start with. If you're really serious about, if you're serious about Google, let's just say SEO in general, you want to have an extra SEO tools. Okay, so think about Google Sites as a basic site builder with limited customization options. Okay, so if that's really fine if you are a beginner or just want to test the waters, but you do not expect to actually conquer the search engine results. I mean, especially Bing and Yahoo search. Okay, so think about Google Sites as the way I look at it. I look at it as a solid replacement if you need to switch from another like the now deprecated Google Business Profile websites. I mean, there used to be something called GBP. Okay, so you can choose from a dozen templates or a blank canvas to actually get started. So that's really good. And then you can refine the look and feel, like the style, the color, the fonts, with a choice of 6 to 10 themes, or again, create your own. If you choose a standard theme, what happens here is that you are limited to what you can edit. For example, let's say you want an orange button, you have to change the theme color, which may impact other color settings, and you cannot change the button size. Everything is predefined. If you want to bypass the restrictions, you'll have to create a custom theme. Okay, so but the good thing is Google Sites is very easy to use. Okay, and so the price wise is zero. In other words, 100% free. There are no paid plans, and you are able to really get things done faster. So basically, if you think about Google Sites, think about a platform that's suitable for beginners, hobbyists, or dabblers, but not as good as, let's say, Yola or Wix or even Shopify for that matter. If you're looking for a free professional website, I want you to think about Yola. Okay, Yola is a pretty good platform to really test out. And the cool thing about Yola is it's very easy to use, and they have an extensive and relevant block library. So I mean, way more than Google Sites. Okay, but here again, you have limited SEO settings. So if you want to go with Yola, you can really use, you can choose them for the ease of use, but don't think about having something sophisticated when it comes to SEO, search engine optimization. Okay, so basically, within Yola, you have a setup process that guides you through choosing the type of website you want: personal, business, store, or community. And then then Yola offers an automated builder. Like you can have an automated AI builder, is an AI builder, or a selection of DIY templates. So you can say, you know what, I don't want to go through the survey, whatever. I'm just going to choose one template and just go from there. The good thing here is that you can always swap the template later on without losing any content you create. So that's kind of cool, because can you imagine, like, you work so many hours on something, and then you have to change it, and then the whole thing gets switched over. You don't want that. And so that's kind of cool. And the business templates that I have tested actually contain the elements you would expect to see on a business website. Okay, so that's kind of cool, because you have this sort of scalability, but also adaptability. Let me give you an example. The marketing agency template has a strong header section, client logos, services offered, client testimonials. You also have an about us snippet and a call to action before the footer section. So what happens here is that you have an entire a ready to go website. That's kind of cool. Okay. Now, if you don't like the template process and you want to do the website builder, that's kind of fine too. But remember, it's automated. This is automated, artificial intelligence driven, AI driven website builder. Okay, so you are able to get things done the way you want in a decent manner anyway. So you have a free plan available, and the paid plan starts at about $6 to $10 per month, billed annually. And the platform is very intuitive. Okay, you have nice editor to work with, so that's really fantastic in terms of customization. If you're looking for a free professional website, I want you to think this year about Wix. Wix is a top player. Okay, Wix is way more in terms of sophistication. Is way more than Google Sites and Yola. You have an established site builder with tons of integrations. I think the integrations are about 500. Like to everything about e-commerce to CRM, and you have an easy to use AI builder. Okay. Now, on the flip side, Wix can be slow to work with at times, especially if you are working on, let's say, a pretty complex website. Okay. But overall, you have a lot of designs, you have a lot of templates, you have a lot of integrations. For example, for designs, you have close to 1,000 customizable designs. That's pretty good. Okay. And so this is actually the easiest builder to use because of the DIY, let's say, user friendliness, and you have tons of creative freedom. Okay. So within Wix, the good thing is you have free plans available. Now, if you want to go on the paid plans, expect to actually to fork over anywhere from $20 all the way to $200 per month, depending again on the sophistication of your website. Okay, so what you will love about Wix is that you have a lot of customization options. You can drag anything anywhere, making it very easy to line things up exactly how you want them. Okay, you also have a template choices and designs. You have SEO options, something you didn't have with Yola or Google site. So Wix does have SEO options, okay? And so, for instance, you are able from your Wix platform, you're able to access Google Search Console directly from the dashboard. That's really fantastic. And you also have AI support, okay? So that's kind of cool. But one thing you would not really appreciate is that if you go with the free plan, Wix will place a banner ad at the top of your website, urging visitors to go check out Wix. Okay, this is quite distracting and may harm your website's perceived professionalism. Okay, there is no custom domain offer, and also you have limited storage, like about 500 megabyte of storage on the free plan. So this could be restrictive. If you're thinking about a free professional website builder this year, I want you to think about HubSpot CMS Hub. And this is a great player. A great player. A lot of folks know HubSpot CMS as primarily a CRM, client relationship management, but HubSpot is also a CMS. In other words, a content management system. Okay, so you are able to have a step-by-step plan to get started, and you also have quick, easy to use AI builder within HubSpot. The only thing is that you need to replace the ugly default URM with your own domain. In other words, HubSpot wants you to really have a professional website, okay? On the paid plan, of course. But overall, HubSpot is a really popular business software platform for marketing, sales, and service teams. And its free website builder continues in the same vein. Like they started a couple of years ago. Like they started 20 years ago, actually. And they were doing more B2B, and then they switched a little bit to do also a B2C. So nowadays they're doing B2B and they're also doing B2C. And the website builder part is part of their B2C offer. Okay, so basically, you are able to start a theme and to actually customize for your website, or you can go through the free AI builder. So that's kind of cool. HubSpot even provides a full tutorial on using the drag and drop editor, and you can choose from 47 to 50 modules, what they call elements, including the header, the text, the image, the accordion, and CTA call to action. So that's kind of cool. In terms of pricing, of course, you have the free plan available, but the paid plan starts at about $15 to $20 a month, billed annually. Okay, but overall, if you were to ask my opinion about HubSpot, I'll tell you this is a very easy to use platform. You have smooth operation, and you have guided prompts. So the whole survey is pretty intuitive. Okay, and you are able to select from hundreds of free and premium templates and 47 modules elements, that is, to build a site that really fits your style but also your brand. So that's pretty good. So overall, you also have you can rely on HubSpot for SEO strategy. So you are able to get SEO recommendations as you create content on pages. You can customize further by adding code snippets to header and footer and defining a canonical URL. So this is kind of cool. If you are looking for a free professional website builder this year, I want you to really check out Webflow. And Webflow actually has tons of customization options. You will love that. You will really appreciate that. And you are able also to rely on Webflow to have integrations, tons of integrations. So Webflow extends the functionality with integrations and widgets. Okay, right now Webflow doesn't have an AI builder, which is a bummer because HubSpot has it, Wix has it, a lot of big players have it. So Webflow, if you're listening to me, now is the time to really work on your AI website builder. Okay, the cool thing about Webflow is that you have a virtual design assistant. This builder is ideal for experienced builders. So like if you were to compare and contrast Google Sites and Yola to Webflow, Webflow is pretty much for experienced builders, whereas Google Sites and Yola are for beginners. Okay, so basically there are no ads on the free plan, so that's kind of cool. On the flip side, if you look at Webflow, part of it is that you might have a steep learning curve if you are a rookie. So because the tool can be overwhelming for beginners, there is no drag and drop editor. And this is actually the hardest free builder to use this year if you have to really think about things from a scalability point of view. Okay. So in terms of pricing, you have a free plan available. Paid plans start at about 14 to $20 a month, billed annually. Okay. You have tons of customization options. SEO tools also are there. This is really fantastic. Okay. Now, the free plan gives you access to all features up to 50 CMS items, 1 gigabyte of bandwidth, and a Webflow IO domain. So that's pretty good. In terms of scalability, you will love that. And you also have the fact that you have the creative freedom, okay? Because Webflow will give you lots of creative control, and its free plan comes with an array of customizable features as well as the ability to add comments for team collaboration. So if you are working in a collaborative environment and you want to really stay on top of things and really collaborate like in real time with your team members, think about Webflow, okay? And if you want e-commerce, the standard plan on Webflow starts at about $20 to $35 per month, billed annually. I want you to think about WebNode if you're thinking about making a free professional website this year. So WebNode is pretty good. You have an AI builder, so AI generates a custom website tailored to your needs. You have a clean interface that's very nice and easy to use, so that's really fantastic. Okay, but in terms of granularity, in terms of headings, when it comes to overall formatting, the look and feel of the website, you will really be disappointed. Okay, now WebNode is a user-friendly website builder that now comes with built-in AI. The design process is very straightforward. What I love is that you can choose from 3 options: website, online store, or blog, and then decide how you want to create your website with AI help or a template. Okay. The thing is that within WebNode, both options are equally good. Okay. You are able to go with the AI way or other. For AI, you answer a few questions about your site, the pages you want, and your business. So nothing really complicated. They're making it very easy for you. The AI builder then generates 3 versions tailored to your requirements, and you choose one. So that's option number 1. Option number 2, you can choose from over 150 to 200 templates that have some great designs. Again, the designs are really great. So whichever option you choose, you can edit your site freely, and you can use the site settings to change the color scheme or button designs, rounded corners, shadow, size, border, etc. The section settings to change the background also, image, photo, color, etc. Or the drag and drop editor to move elements like lines, videos, forms around the page. So that's kind of cool. Now the only downside, and you have to really be aware of that. Only downside is that there is no there are no granular headings, so H1, H2, H3, etc. when editing text elements. So that's something to really keep in mind. And what I want to say also is that the clean interface is very easy to use. And unlike other site builders, there is no sidebar to overwhelm you. If you want to edit something, just click on it and make changes. Plus, you get all the standard SEO settings actually for each page. So that's kind of cool. If you're looking for a free professional website this year, I want you to think about GoDaddy. And GoDaddy does a great job at simplifying the whole website creation process for you. So you have a user-friendly process with ADI, so artificial design intelligence. It's actually the quickest builder to use, and you have SEO ways to help optimize. So free plans available, and the paid plans will actually cost you somewhere from $10 to $25. Okay, so a good thing about GoDaddy is that you have efficiency, SEO features. Okay, now you have to watch out for ads. GoDaddy places a powered by GoDaddy websites plus marketing banner at the top of your website. There is no custom domain, and the SEO is locked by upgrade. Okay, so something that you have to think about. I want you to also think about another player. That's Square Online. So Square Online does a great job also when it comes to a free professional website. You are able to sell online for free. There is a speedy setup process, but you do have mediocre templates. Okay, so something to really think about. It's just better for you to pay for the best features if you want to, because Square does give a limited let's say limited offer if you think about it that way. Okay, but cool thing is that you are able to sell for free. So being able to create an online store for free is Square Online's biggest selling point. So with every other website builder asking you to upgrade before accepting purchases, Square Online is the cheapest way to start an online store, though notably limited in scope. Okay, and so while Square Online's customization options are limited, you can quickly switch between the editor and the dashboard to add products and change your store's settings quickly. So that kind of adaptability, that kind of scalability is pretty good. Okay, in terms of pricing, you have the free plan, but you do have the paid plan starts at about $29 to $35 a month. Now, the Plus plan is more expensive than others on this list due to the fact that Square Online is primarily an e-commerce platform, sort of similar to Shopify or WooCommerce or BigCommerce, which means what? It means that Square Online needs a wider range of features to accommodate businesses. If you're looking for a free professional website builder this year, think about Page Cloud. And this is the last player on our list today. And the cool thing is that Page Cloud is really good in terms of branding, in terms of templates and all that kind of stuff, but it's not ideal for beginners. It's not. You have lots of customization for sure. You do have a drag and drop editor, okay? But yeah, you also have unique website elements, okay? And you are able to build the website with like in a very collaborative environment with other people, if you will. But it's kind of difficult to navigate. That's what I said before. You have, if you are a beginner, you are gonna find this player, this builder, a little complicated, okay? But overall, fantastic. If you have the free plan, but you also have the paid plan, which will set you back somewhere from $25 to $30 a month, billed annually. So those are the top 9 top builders, okay, in terms of a free professional website. Let me give you an overview here. For you to really choose a free professional builder, you got to really think about ease of use, very important, customization options, SEO tools, the value of the free plan, and also whether or not the player is primarily a website builder, because that really plays a big role in terms of giving you the functionality that you need in the first place. So to choose a free professional website builder, think about a clear domain name, low upgrade cost, minimal advertising, free SSL certificate, sufficient storage, a platform that's very easy to use. Because the last thing you want is to actually waste time trying to figure out how the process works, and also think about the optional e-commerce functionality in case at some point you want to really go online and start selling stuff. Okay, so that's one thing you have to think about. And I also want you to understand that you got to ask yourself whether or not the limitations outweigh the benefits, whether or not there will be any extra cost, and whether or not you will be better off with a paid subscription. Because my thing is that the whole notion of free lunch doesn't exist. That's what I believe. So if you want to really, if you want quality, you have to be ready to pay for stuff. Okay, that's something to think about. In closing to this conversation, I spoke to you about how to make a free professional website. I gave you the top builders and now the overview. Top builders include Google Sites, Yola, Wix, HubSpot CMS Hub, Webflow, WebNode, GoDaddy, Square Online, and PageCloud. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.